How the fuck? Let's go your game, Ty. Oh, I'm about to go to my career, actually. Oh, shit. Fucking sick. Shit's creepy, 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 creepy. But the kush, 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 kush. Hey.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+.
You just started? You just started the game? Hey.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Streaming. What is the Bears? Hey.
Check, walk 54, Come 14, run it.
Now Wilson on first down. Steps away to his left. Space to maneuver at the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On second down, it's Carson. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. On third down, Wilson. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want him to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
They'll run on first down. Carson, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, You got to think to yourself.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is good, but flags come in.
Double
Looks
legs.
like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Hey, fuck that. It's behind that motherfucker.
We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag.
I'm playing my career game. I'm whooping some ass real quick. Yeah, she was good. Yeah, I
And
like
they
it.
will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Dude, I did. Is it still saying he's commish? Yeah.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He'll have a first down past the 40. It's a foot race. 20, 10, touchdown.
Wow, Madden played some bullshit. I was right next to this guy. I hit square, and he didn't fucking dive.
Touchdown now on the season.
He just looked at McCaffrey.
Guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Someone hit me at Madden 20 tournament.
Begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're going to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Oh shit! How much money? How much money are we talking about? Yeah, I just asked him.
Here's Wilson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards.
Yo, Ty, that guy was shitting on me in the last game. That center. I told him I need more detail. He says give him a little money.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Joe McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class.
No one up here at all.
Debated better defensive tackle.
He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We're down 23.
Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive.
Do that safety, give me that 2 points, motherfucker.
But he cannot. They get him in the end zone, and that's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties are so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. Come on to 6.
My next, I'm getting Pick Dodger for sure as my defensive. Yo, definitely get it. They match Pick Dodger with Brick Wall now. What do you mean match? So like you saw how before, fucking they'll knock you on your ass or whatever. If you have Pick Dodger, you're just gonna go right on that screen. You're not gonna get caught on that screen.
Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It'll be easy.
That's for
Instead of you getting stuck on and falling on your ass.
To be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, But the defensive players, too, thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A good job defensively.
I'm down for Rick, bro. Just let me know. I'm in the game right now, but
so many things have to come together.
I'm trying to play too, so I'm definitely play.
The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner,
PJ's on too,
everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that.
This is caught inside the 15.
Metcalf shitting on him with 656.
Out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
My main guy's on my guard.
Again, Wilson.
Right.
And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
My best player. We'll see why.
On second down now. It's Carson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4,
remember it was 27-3, bro?
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left
31-17 and then the first. Stop playing with the board. Boom. Okay. Don't they tell you like, oh, I'm about to get a defending badge, playmaking and shooting.
Through one quarter, 9-7 our score. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Bro, you know what makes me so good at this game? My hand-eye coordination, bro. I think it's really, like, it's really, really good, dog. Really, like, I can stop. Yeah, my hand-eye coordination is really good. That's how I'm good at game.
And he will take this
like, I can literally stop a button.
Touchdown.
Like, you wouldn't even imagine.
Chris Carson, his 11th touchdown on the year.
Yeah,
and the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Yeah,
Myers connects on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I just try to just let it fly, man.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Trust the process.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
My dog slumped too. She on the fucking couch snoring that bitch.
Taking a shot for Samuel. This is intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater.
Yeah.
And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one.
We have a group
meeting. Too easy.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. We have a group meeting. We just message each other. We were on a league before, but everyone wound up leaving that league and fucking wound up doing this.
Dancing to his left.
I think that's
right. Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now it's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Oh, my fucking head itchy like a motherfucker. Damn, this guy traded Bosa to the fucking Jags, and he ain't doing jack.
A real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf.
Oh, my God. He put Metcalf on a body bag.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time.
Crack that boy.
Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try to get downfield.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Oh, Big Dog almost got one to the house.
Ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
So I won't be on to later.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Flush to his right. Looking for the tight end Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Long fucking game.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Oh, the guy I was trying to trade
before.
before.
I would say they've contained him very well.
Hey, Swain. And your brother, like tomorrow, just tell your brother he can get the Texans. So
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Create another PSN account and then you can just
Wilson eluding the pressure right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And the only thing, though, bro, if y'all got to play each other, that's the only thing.
Wilson. And it'll be intercepted.
Yeah,
Shaq Thompson here with a pick.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it?
Yeah.
Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
50-50,
so
that motherfucker.
The Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 20.
Oh, someone's going to have to play the phone.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about
that McCaffrey cheese ain't working, homie.
That's what we're getting out of him over 100
You don't know I have Nick Chubb in the back.
We expect to continue that in this game, too.
Let's back up. Who, me? I'm the Seahawks right now. This guy don't know I have Chubb as a second running back.
You got my boy Travis Homer.
Oh no.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup at 25.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the 1st half.
Comes in. This might be a free play. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let it. Inside the 5. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the
We
free
can
play. They got
improve.
great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like
If this guy Lee shuts the fuck up and just fucking plays his game and stop being a little bitch.
Yeah.
Right on, you have what you need. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
So now from half the distance closer,
Yo, he be getting tight. I'm tired of him saying that there's favoritism in the league and that it's not fair. He didn't get his Patriots.
Favoritism when you gotta place him.
He's just a little baby back bitch, bro.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
He's mad.
Folded like a lawn chair.
Because he has whatever fucking team he has. Mind you, he's had 2 teams in this league, and he's still got his ass whooped no matter what fucking team he's touched. He just has to stop complaining.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here.
Damn, I'm tired of him.
My team sucks. We have no talent.
Christian McCaffrey.
Bro, you know how many other teams are worse than you and they're not even sitting there complaining? That Raiders got taken L like a champ, gave up 600 passing yards to fucking one receiver. He ain't bitching.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling
Well,
as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's
shut
all
up
he
real
gets,
quick.
he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Besides that, that's really it, to be honest.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And the trades, we got to get people making better trades. Because shit.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in. The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Throw complete to Herndon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, they'll run the screen with Carson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Wilson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
Thank you. I'll take that.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to look really, really well for the guys who threw it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Relax, baby.
Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
Look what she did.
They're able to stretch that
Look at the
lead out
wall.
a bit further.
Over here, look.
Up and through by Myers.
Look out
and
there.
the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what
This guy's really trying to have a little late drive.
It's who I've got
Run the
running my
quarter
football
out.
team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
It's complete to Diggs. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
I like when Cam does that.
20.
I know you're gonna run it, homie. He does this audible that he like does like some Gatorade shit. Oh, I thought I take that.
And he's taken down right
like he
at
just
the
pointing and
45-yard
flexing. I'm
line.
like, yo, that shit tough.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now with toss, this is McCaffrey.
Homie, you ain't going nowhere. That clock's running. Bye-bye. Half's over. Bitch ass motherfucker.
So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
20. Hey!
Looking to throw on second down. Newton, he's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Throwing on third down, Newton. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken around the 12. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
4 games from starting, dude.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost?
Pressure comes in. He's
Honestly,
that's
that's the same thing with me, to be
The
honest.
amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, he's going to rifle one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Hail Mary.
Where's Cowboy? Down there.
Y'all have two crazy running backs. I literally start Carson in the first half. Man, I put Nick Chubb the next one.
Moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
No, the Browns traded.
A run for Nick Chubb.
I gave him
Tackle made by Ole Miss's Marquise Haynes.
the Griffin, the guy with the missing hand.
They're trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. There's got to be one positive to that.
Oh, my left tackle.
Creases tend to develop
For
as
Nick
the game
Chubb,
moves on, and they can
something
run it back
Avery.
inside later.
And again, it's Chubb.
The linebacker Avery.
11 yards there, first down.
And then I got a second-round pick out of it, too, or third round, some shit like
A
that.
little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop
Everyone
him.
was tight in my league. They're like, yo, why'd you give him another running back? And now he's going to be unstoppable. I don't want to do that. Oh my goodness, outlet.
They go play action now. Wilson.
He got lucky.
Wilson's going to go down. Luke Kuechly. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there and dumping for a loss of 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Got some real estate inside the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26.
I'll let no more.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running
And
play,
his
put him in
purple
a
hair.
passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was
That
surprised when he
Metcalf
took
tie,
off.
he's like,
I
yo,
thought,
hold
he's
up,
got
man.
some space.
You
He
haven't
might
been doing
pick
no
up
work on
5,
this
6,
boy.
7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. Forced out to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so
Man,
it'll
I
leave
can't
him with
see
2nd and a yard.
Here we go. I'm about to pop a shot. I'm going to finish this cup and probably play a game into a career.
They go with Chubb on second down. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
They run again on first down. Chubb sheds a second, and he is
Nick Chubb is a beast. I just fucking went to the house. Easy.
Nick Chubb, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. It'll be Carson. They run for it.
Oh, I forgot. They put Parsons in. I would have knew that. I would have had Nick Chubb. I'm about to put Carson at fullback. So I can start when a halfback dies and shit.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I'm probably get back on in the morning, but I got a headache. I'm sick as shit.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
When you got fun, I'll wake up. Just text me when you wake up. I got you, man. I got you, bro. All right, dudes, man.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
This is McCaffrey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first down, Grant. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. That's complete to his running back, Grant.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of
What is he doing?
Before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Christian
McCaffrey, his 21st touchdown of the season, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Now the try here for the point after. And this one's back to an 8-point game. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Buying time to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. On the ground, McCaffrey. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Ready? Ready?
Third down, here's McCaffrey. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown number 22 on the season, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. To throw is Newton. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on, baby. Let's go. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you're throwing it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Nick Chubb. 75 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. This is Grant. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Newton. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. In there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is.
You all right?
This winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
Here, go, just turn, go. Or I'll just get it, don't worry about it.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
Almost done, 2 minutes.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Oh, yeah.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Nick Chubb, 42 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you said 3 rushing touchdowns, and, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He's got a first down past the 30. Touchdown, Carolina! Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 23 here on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Bang, 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 bang. Wide, get wide.
Now Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. On the carry, it's Chubb. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They run. Chubb. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Chubb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
On the ground, it's Chubb. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with a win. And they will head back home